I've had plenty of time to get a good feel of the new Nintendo Switch OLED, and I am blown away by the new features it has to offer. But is it enough for the casual fan to upgrade? Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will discuss the new features on the Nintendo Switch OLED and how they compare with the original model, along with my first impressions. But before we get started, I want to remind you that I do stream over on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. For more information, check the description below. Let me start off by saying I have been a huge Nintendo fan since I was able to get my hands on the Super Nintendo. Over the years, Nintendo has gone from the original Nintendo to its newest model, the Nintendo Switch OLED. However, what differences are there between the two Switch models? The first obvious difference is the screen size. The OLED model boasts a 7-inch OLED screen, which has reduced the bezel around the console display. The OLED has the exact same resolution capabilities as previous Switch models, up to 180p docked and 720 in handheld mode. However, when you hold the OLED while comparing it to the previous model, you can notice a strong difference. The OLED displays colors more vibrantly, not to mention lines around the characters, words, and objects come through much sharper. As far as docking is concerned, there isn't much changes between the two models other than the OLED docking inner cradle lets the Switch lower by a few centimeters, which is possible to fit the lower shelving. Either side of the docks have the same openings, ports, and lights. When opening the back plate of the dock, the biggest change between the two models is the LAN port connection, which should help with multiplayer connection. There are some various changes to the vents up top, but nothing worth noting. The kickstand is the biggest change on the backside. The kickstand on the OLED goes the full length of the Switch rather than the small portion of the console, which in my opinion is much more sturdier and professional looking. Another change on the kickstand is you can adjust the angle of which you want to view the OLED with enough resistance that it won't fall back on you. Along with the version 2 model, the micro SD slot remains underneath the kickstand on the left of the console. As far as battery life is concerned, both models have the same battery life and processing power, which means games load up at the same rate and offer the same amount of FPS. The battery life offers 4 to 9 hours of battery life depending on the gameplay and the game that you are playing. Joy-Cons remain unimproved, which means we still get to deal with the dreaded stick drift, an issue where the joysticks would send signal to the console without even touching them. So the question still remains, should you purchase the new OLED or stick with the version 2 model? At the end of the day, for me, it depends on what your intentions are with the console. If you don't own a Switch, the V2 model will be a brilliant place to start. However, if you like the idea of a bigger and brighter screen, then you can't go wrong with picking up the new OLED model. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you finished the video, say, "Oh yeah," in the comments, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!